halves always come to play, especially at home. Lock in.
You know MP came ready to play.
They got nothing on y'all.
And the temperature is rising here already with the watch party in full swing. Happy to have you with us. A handful of injuries for this team, and one of them has forced them to shake up their starting lineup.
They've got a few injuries on their bench and also down a starter. A few less options, but hopefully not too big of an impact for them.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Derek White out there with MP, and it's Davis in at center. And for Cleveland, Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Mobley out there with Miles Bridges, and it's Nurkic in at the 5. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now here's Bridges. Pass to Garland. The wide open shot is on the money.
Quick release jumper from Garland there, showing how fast he can get rid of it.
White with it. Nurkic picks him up. White, the pass to MP. Back to White. Screen by MP. Lets the 3 fly. Mobley grabs the board. And it's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. The 3 is up. Tatum pulls it in. And here are the Celtics. White finds MP. On the wing, Tatum. MP, a screen on Nurkic. He shoots. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Nice D from Brown.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Going inside, and the jam by Brown.
Quick down the lane, Brown flying by defenders.
Here's Garland. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Garland. And here's Bridges. Nurkic, a screen on Brown. Bridges passes to Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mobley on a screen. That one's good. Garland for 3. Garland's got 5.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his three-point shot.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. The main topic of conversation, how they plan to guard Jason Tatum. We want to try to make Jason a jump shooter. Avoid fouling. Don't let him go downhill. But JT will get his, so let's hope we limit him. Well, that's never easy to do, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Mobley. The Celtics making their last shot. Mitchell. The layup misses.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Among the best in the NBA for a few years now, Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
Not often you see him take that shot.
Nurkic has that shot in his arsenal, which is something that the defense has to recognize.
To the inside, deflects the pass. Brown passes to MP. MP, a screen on Mobley. A nice shot by Tatum.
Taking matters into his own hands. Tatum gets those 3 points back in a hurry.
Inside. And Nurkic throws it down.
elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. White, the pass to Brown. Now here's MP, guarded by Garland. MP shot is off. The Cavs trailing. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. There's a screen by Nurkic to the paint. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Nurkic has got 7 points.
The power of Yusuf Nurkic. He absorbs contact as well as anyone.
Tatum can't hit.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Garland for three. Gets the three to fall. Give him 8 points now.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooter.
Brown passes to MP. And MP throws it down.
Come on, man. So aggressive. MP, that trait will take you a long way in this game.
MP against Garland. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on MP. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Norris checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Mitchell. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more in the line.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Now here's Tatum. Against Sacramento, he was really on his game.
MP just showing off the vert.
The Cavaliers lead by 5. Outside Mitchell. Got it. Good job in the low post. Mitchell's got his second basket.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Garland for three. Boston pulls it in, and this matchup with the Cavaliers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And you know you're going up against a team that has revenge on the brain. Besting them in the conference semis last year. Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Here's Mitchell, and it's MP with a rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 7-point differential. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by White. Celtics trail by 5. Down low. And stolen by Mobley. Garland, a good look. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Garland's got 12.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
And Tatum, here we go. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Robinson Earls checked in for the Cavaliers. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And you look at Derek White, Richard, the energy he plays with, it is remarkable.
That's his greatest attribute, his activity on both ends of the floor. Having a high motor is a skill. He keeps coming and tries to wear you down.
Now here's MP. He's another guy who had a great performance in that win against Sacramento. It's good on the putback.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Cleveland has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And here's Nurkic. Checked by Davis. And Nurkic, here we go. And it's blocked by Davis. Left side, Brown. The score now all even. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
And each year, it seems Brown keeps getting better at shooting the ball, especially from the mid-range.
Garland for three. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Boston's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Davis finds Tatum. The leaner. That's in there. Davis with the assist. 10 points for him.
Nice bucket. Still, strange to go to the leaner with no one on him. That's just not an easy shot.
Mitchell against White. Back to Garland. Shot clock at 5. Can they get it? And that's 2 points on the layup.
He is a leader on and off the floor. Garland, this man is a coach's dream.
Tatum passes to MP. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And with the new season just underway, Richard, you can feel the excitement around the league.
It's one of my favorite times of the year, BA. And after all the hard work these guys put in during the offseason, now we get to see if it's paid off.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Wade's checked in. Here's Nora. No points so far. Garland, the pass to Wade. Back to Garland. From 20 feet. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Back to Pritchard. Porzingis sets a screen. Back to MP. Porzingis in the post. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
Evan Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavs. Flynn comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Mobley passes to Garland. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Porzingis finds MP. Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court. And MP is one of those guys you just love watching because he plays with such confidence, hunger, and a smile.
Man, he's checked in for Darius Garland. The Celtics also with a sub. Tatum, he's checked in for Brown. Now here's Mobley. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Golden State Warriors.
And how about the defensive impact he's had, racking up 3 blocks and making his presence felt.
Pass to Pritchard, to the middle. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And MP is in fuego right now. If I'm on his team, I'm going to keep feeding them and feeding them.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Kings was all business. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he was very efficient with his shooting, with a solid percentage in both field goals and free throws. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And Cleveland has possession, following the bucket by the Celtics. And laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Pritchard. Now here's MP. Tatum inside. Robinson Earl on him. And finished off by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Mobley outside. And the pass to Robinson Earl. And he lobs it up top. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, I love how aggressive MP is being right now. Every time he touches the ball, he's looking to capitalize.
Pass to Robinson Earl. Here's Flynn. They set the pick from the high post. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's the Celtics. They lead by 4. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And, of course, taking it inside, always a great game plan. And I'm curious if there'll be an adjustment from the defensive end. Maybe sag off some shooters a little.
On the floor for Boston, Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Peyton Pritchard is out there with MP. And it's Walsh in at the 3 slot. Now here's Man. From deep three-point range. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Walsh can't get it to go.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Here's Nora, hounded by Tatum. Outside man. They set the screen. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And it's MP with a rebound. Boston leading by 6. Pritchard, the pass to MP. Outside Tatum, takes a 3. They grab their own miss. Great positioning on the putback.
You'll love to see it. MP staying engaged off ball.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Mobley outside, fires the 3, knocks it down from distance. Mobley's got 5.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Here's MP. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Here's Robinson Earl. He's scoreless. Pass to Flynn. Here's Nora. To the wing, right side. Here's Robinson Earl. 3-pointer, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Pritchard, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Robinson Earl, the pass to man. Here's Mobley. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Imposing inside. Mobley is just too much.
Pass to MP. Tatum with it. To the inside. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Outside man. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Graham.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Miles Bridges checked in for the Cavs. Darius Garland comes in for Flynn. The Celtics also with a sub. Davis is checked in.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Outside man. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, good whistle there.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line. Flynn, he's checked in for Garland. Good on the second one. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Inside, here's MP. Man, a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Yeah, free throws are so key in this league. It's good on MP figuring out how to get to the line.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Garland's checked in.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Here's Flynn. He's coming off a 13-point game against Golden State. Mobley down low. Checked by Davis. Out to Garland from outside the arc. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. And here's MP. Davis finds Tatum. Hey, strong move, Tatum.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Garland, the pass to Robinson Earl. Back to Garland. For 3. The rebound, Celtics.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Tatum with it. He's picked up by Garland. The 3 ball. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by MP. And it's a 9-point Boston lead.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Garland feeling it out a bit. Releases from 15. Back to Flynn. Pass to Garland. Mobley, a screen on MP. Down low. Tipped. Second chance effort. Garland, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And in Garland, we're looking at one of the best passers in the league, Richard.
I don't think he gets enough credit for it. He's got such a great feel for the game, the way he wiggles in and out of the lane. It is so impressive. He is such a great, confident floor leader.
Now here's Bridges. His last outing, he had 18 points. Back to Flynn. And it's blocked by Davis. There's Tatum with the 3. Robinson Earl with a rebound.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Pass to Flynn. Right side Garland. It's tipped. MP with it. Guarded by Garland. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland to win the cold spell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. Nora's checked in for Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Flynn. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Pritchard.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
White, the pass to MP. Back to White. MP finds White. Tatum from long range. The rebound by Bridges.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Here's Nora, defended by Brown. Here's Mitchell, and it's blocked by Davis. Tatum passes to Davis, and Davis slams it home.
Every year that Tatum is in the league, he just improves his passing.
Here's Bridges. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, it sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling. Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you.
So hard to guard him without fouling sometimes. Brown doesn't mind getting a little contact on his way up.
And how about Jaylen Brown, Richard? Named to his first All-NBA team in 2023. A very important piece to him.
NBA, what timing. It made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax. At the time, it was the largest contract in NBA history. And how did he follow it up? He won the Larry Bird Award as the best player in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
Now here's Bridges. Pass to Robinson Earl. Out to the right wing. Garland for 3. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 5 rebounds in the game.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Wade, that's good.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Boston leading by 11. Outside White. MP finds White. Back to MP. MP, a screen on Mitchell. 5 on the clock. And Davis slams it home.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Cleveland has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Garland, the pass to Bridges. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Wade. Over Tatum. Wade misses. Bridges against Tatum. And it's all from three-point range.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Garland against White. Outside Garland. Robinson Earl. Can't hit that one. Davis with the defensive effort. And so MP will bring it up for the Celtics. To the paint. MP packs it home.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Back to Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Bridges outside. Now here's Mitchell. Wide open look. That one goes in. Mitchell's got 7.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's MP. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they wanted.
Now here's Bridges. And stolen by Brown. Brown downhill. Oh!
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. MP against Garland. For 3, Bridges. It's hauled in by White. Celtics lead by 17. Brown passes to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
We see this from Tatum often, and it never gets old. Just scoring at will.
Cleveland has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Here's Garland. No good off the back of the rim.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Outside Garland. Shot to stop the run. The rebound by MP. MP's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's White. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. It's the Celtics just dominating this one. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Boston Celtics.
Well, you look at all the assisted buckets, I like how they're working together. Ball movement and selfless play can be infectious.
Excuse me, are infectious and contagious the same thing?
You're the doctor. And it's time now for the best part of the show. Let's see what the fans have to say. A question here from Miss 3 Purdy. Would you guys like to see the addition of a 5-point line?
No, I get why people ask, but it would just be a distraction, and wasted shots.
I think we should increase points for dunks. Those should also be three-pointers. Imagine what my scoring would be right now.
Oh, what a surprise that you would want that kind of a rule change, but not going to happen. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Evan Mobley out there with Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Loading up to stop Mitchell can lead to big breakdowns defensively.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Celtics lead by 23. Pass to MP. Now White, checked by Mitchell. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And pushing it up, here's Cleveland. That one falls. Garland's got 5 points in the quarter.
One of the harder jobs in the league today is trying to stay with Garland on that open floor. He's too quick, he's too savvy.
White finds MP. And here's Brown. Back to MP. It's stolen by Garland. Bridges outside. Outside Garland. Shoots from 12. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Garland's got 26 points.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Brown can't hit. Cavaliers trail by 19. Mitchell with the ball. He has 7. Mobley, a screen on White. From deep, Mitchell. Boston pulls it in. MP's got rebound number 8 now. 17-foot shot on the way. And there's White. That's good on the assist by MP. MP's got 9 assists now tonight. Pass to Mitchell. Nurkic with the ball. Bridges outside from behind the arc. Boston pulls it in. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And here's Brown for 3. Mitchell grabs a miss. The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Mitchell's got 9.
Everyone knows Mitchell wants to take it to that basket, so the pull-up is so effective.
Tries again. Kick out to Brown. MP, the pass to Tatum. 5 to shoot. Lets it go. Gets some space and buries the jumper. 26 points for him.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Bridges. Here's Garland. Second shot opportunity. That one is off. Good D by MP. Celtics lead by 21. Here's Tatum. Good D by Mobley. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Mitchell with the ball. He's guarded by White. Puts up a three. Davis with a rebound. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. White, the pass to MP. Outside Tatum. That three's off the mark.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime. Yeah, and Mobley's teammates love throwing lobs his way. Why? Because he catches pretty much anything you throw up there.
White, the pass to MP. White against Mitchell. Back to MP. Lets it go from deep. And the three-pointer goes. MP's got 33.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Mitchell against White. Down low. Here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Brown finds White. MP, a screen on Mitchell. Steps back. Back to MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. The Cavaliers have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Back to Garland. From deep. Drains the triple. Garland's got 10 points in just the second half.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Here's Mitchell. The Celtics making their last shot. On the take. Shoots over White. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Cleveland has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Back to Garland. Inside. And Mitchell with the slam.
And while Mitchell is about 6'3", his wingspan is 6'10". That's what helps him finish.
Here's Tatum. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Out left to the wing. Mobley finds Mitchell. Here's Nurkic. Covered by MP. Over MP. And Nurkic with the bucket. On the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 6 assists here tonight.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
MP shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Fires from deep. Mitchell misses.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Brown gets the bucket.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
Now here's Garland. That's 29 for him. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Nora's checked in for the Cavaliers. And the Celtics also making a change. Porzingis has checked in.
And I love watching Garland mature into a leader. And you know what? He is not done yet.
Brown passes to MP. Over to the left wing. To the inside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now here's Garland. He's got 32 points. Nurkic passes to Mobley. The rebound by MP. MP's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Tatum. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning. What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
Now here's Mobley. 9 points in the game. Here's Mitchell. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Brown. Celtics lead by 22. To the middle. Here's MP. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one's on Darius Garland. He's gone 6 of 6 from the line tonight.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Walsh is checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Jason Tatum. Now here's Mitchell. He's got 11. There's a screen. Takes the three. Counted from distance. Mitchell's got 14 points.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack of daylight.
And now the Cavaliers on the break. No good on the shot. Boston's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. MP finds Brown. Porzingis sets a screen. Good. 14 points for him.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Mobley. 9 points in the game. Back to Garland. Puts the move on. The bank shot, no good. Boston shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And it's time to give you a look at the top three-point shooting teams from a year ago. Number 1, Boston.
And looking at last season, the thing that jumps out at you is their three-point percentage. Best in the league in that category, which is great to see considering how valued the three ball is nowadays in our game.
Robinson Earls checked in for Cleveland. Flynn comes in for Garland. Boston pulls it in.
2 minutes.
Fast break, here we go. MP outside. Pass to Walsh. Back to MP. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. They double him with MP. There's a minute 34 left to play in the third quarter. Mitchell, good.
I love seeing guys use the mid-range. Mitchell, that's just some smart basketball.
Here's Walsh. Boston again missing.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
From deep, Mitchell. The rebound by MP. MP's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Pritchard, the pass to Brown. Out to the wing. MP, a screen on Mitchell. Back to MP. Fires for 3. They get it back. Porzingis off with the layup. This Cavs squad is struggling. Here's Mitchell. And the step-back jumper is good. Mitchell's got 11 points here in the second half.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Mitchell, rejected by Brown. For the finish, and a slam dunk by Porzingis.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
MP against Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on MP. Shot on the wing. Again, the miss by Mitchell. And so it's MP making things happen for Boston. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. We'll be right back after this word. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Celtics. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. MP is out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Walsh in at the 3. Here's Pritchard. Pass to MP. Here's Walsh. Back to MP. The kick to Tatum. To the paint. Here's MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. MP's got 48.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting around 41%. Here's Flynn. No good from outside. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Oh, another one falls.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Here's Flynn. Bridges outside from the arc. Fires in the triple.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
MP, the pass to Tatum. Back to MP. And it's good. He hits another one.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. The Cavaliers have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Flynn, the pass to Garland. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go. Garland's got 35 in the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
They kick it out to Porzingis. Pass to Pritchard. It's stolen. Out on his own on the break. Nora, that's good. Nora's got his first basket. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Now here's Bridges. Pass to Garland. Here's Flynn. Back to Garland. Clock at 6. Flynn. Pass to Nora. Outside Garland. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by MP.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Cleveland has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Outside Garland. Fires the 3. Boston with a rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Walsh. Back to Tatum. MP with it. And he makes it on the layup. MP's got 56 in the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside Garland. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Cleveland. Griffin, he's checked in for Boston. Here's Pritchard, screen by MP. Pritchard, the pass to MP. Griffin outside. Back to MP. And that one drops. MP's got 12 points now in the quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Pass to Flynn. Back to Garland. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
And here's MP, guarded by Garland. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP for the Cavaliers. Mobley, he's checked in for Robinson Earl. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Garland. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Here's Flynn. A shot from the mid-range. And another basket for Cleveland.
Okay, this is what he does. Mitchell, he's got a scorer's mindset full on.
On the wing, MP. From outside, off the mark. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Three-pointer. And they recover it. Mobley finds Bridges. Sends it home from three-point land.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
And got it! Another basket! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Mobley outside. Pass to Bridges. Mitchell up top. Boston with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
He got it again! Sensational! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Here's Flynn. Outside Mitchell. Over MP. Again, the miss by Mitchell. The Celtics have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the fourth. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Nora's checked in for Cleveland. Darius Garland comes in for Flynn. Finney-Smith's checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Pritchard. Mobley finds Mitchell. Launches a three. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. Miles Bridges checked in for Nora. And the Celtics also making a change. Walsh is checked in for Finney-Smith. Well, the Cavaliers shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the fourth quarter. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Bridges outside. Outside Mitchell. The three. Sinks it from distance. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you got to be right up on Mitchell or else he will punish you right off the catch.
Bridges with it. Picked up by Griffin. Garland. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession. Mitchell against Holiday.
Great contest by Holiday. For my money, Drew is the best defensive guard in the league.
Down low. And stolen by Bridges. On the wing, Mitchell. Out to Garland. Launches it. Boston pulls it in.
Another missed three, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Griffin outside. MP up top. Back to Griffin. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting around 41%. MP against Garland. Pass to Bridges. Let's go with a 3. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. MP looking around. Inside. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Pass to Bridges. Garland against MP. Garland, the pass to Nurkic. Out to Mobley. From deep, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Walsh. And here's Boston. Here's Griffin. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 7 tonight. You know, for a while now, the NBA has done a last 2 minutes report on games. Richard, how do you think the players feel about this?
I can tell you how I feel. I don't like the 2-minute report. I think it does absolutely nothing to help the basketball game. Guys are frustrated. They need to move on. If they walk into the next game worried about the last 2-minute report, are they really focused on that game? Mitchell is so efficient and crafty inside that paint. Sometimes you forget he's only 6'2".
Porzingis passes to MP. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Now here's Griffin. Pass to Porzingis. Back to MP. Another one falls. Amazing. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
And here's Garland. Richard, how do you think you would have fared if social media was as prevalent in your younger years as it is right now?
I can tell you right now, I would not be able to sit next to you right now, BA. That's the type of life I would have lived.
A nice shot by Walsh.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's Bridges. To the inside. Mobley. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well done to force the action and get the call. Mobley not sitting back.
Evan Mobley taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Mobley. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Boston. Griffin outside. Pass to MP. Holiday with the ball. Checked by Mitchell. Here's MP. The Cavaliers pull it in. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Holiday against Mitchell. Here's Bridges. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got assist number 7 tonight.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Celtics.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
and he was doing everything out there on the floor tonight. Triple-double on the stat sheet, and that doesn't even tell the whole story.
And Cleveland has possession. Following the bucket by Boston. Clock at 4. The three from Mitchell. The rebound by MP.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
And good! There's another! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss. Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
To the left wing. Pass to Walsh. To the middle. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Walsh.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Fires from the wing. Now Nurkic. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.
The champ is here. This is a bad man. He scares himself.